Hi, this is Not Too Fast here. In this video I will show you this brand new tool I just picked up. This is the Ryobi 18 volt half-inch impact wrench. Now this one I have here is a kit, so it comes with the charger and a battery. At the time of this review, this kit is not sold in store. You have to go on to Home Depot website and order online. Now if you go to their store, you can buy the impact wrench, the tool alone, but not with the charger and the battery. As far as model number goes, the impact wrench is P261. This kit with the battery and charger is P1830. As for the cost, if you buy the tool only, is $119, and if you buy this kit with the battery and charger, is $179. Before I talk more about the features on this tool, let me unbox this so I can show you the things you get with this kit. Here is the P261 18 volt half-inch impact wrench. This is the 4 amp hour high capacity 18 volt lithium ion battery. And this is the dual chemistry charger. This system you see here is part of the Ryobi 1 Plus system. That means that the 18 volt battery will work on over 50 different cordless tools they make. The charger we have here is the P1830 charger. It's a dual chemistry charger, so you can charge the new lithium ion battery and also the older Neiko batteries. Now this is a quick charger. It can charge the battery in 30 minutes. The battery they included is a P108, is their highest capacity 4 amp hour lithium ion rechargeable battery. And there's a reason why they included this high capacity battery for this impact wrench instead of the medium capacity battery they also sell. The reason for that is because this impact wrench will produce the maximum torque when used with this 4 amp hour battery. Also with lithium ion batteries, you can store them for a longer period of time without worrying about them draining on its own. Compared to a Neiko battery, it might drain in a week time. These ones you can store for a couple of months and still have 80-70% of the power. Another nice feature on the battery is that there is a battery status indicator. If you press this green button here, it will show you the charge level of this battery. And here we have the P261 18 volt half-inch impact wrench. The first thing you'll notice is the size is not that big. And what I mean by that is if you compare it to a regular drill, is about the same size. Now another thing about this impact wrench is the weight. It only weighs 3.5 pounds without the battery. It has a very nice comfortable grip. Let's install the battery. With the high capacity battery installed, the weight goes up to 5 pounds. On the front, this is a half-inch square anvil with detent pin retention. So if you install the socket and you line up the hole on the socket with a pin, it will lock it in place and you don't have to worry about the socket falling off. Also on the front, there's a tri-beam LED, so when you pull the trigger, the LED will turn on and stay on for about 10-15 seconds. On the top we have a 3-speed selector, and right now we're set to number 1, which is the lowest speed. At this setting you can go from 0 to 1800 RPM for precision fastening. If you set to number 2, then it'll go from 0 to 2300 RPM, and that's for controlling driving depth and fastener tensions. If you set to number 3, this is for maximum torque. It will go from 0 to 2900 RPM with 3200 impacts per minute. And also at this setting is rated for up to maximum of 300 foot-pounds. So I'll pull the trigger starting with speed number 1 and you'll be able to hear the difference in the speed. Number 2. Number 3. Also, depending on how you pull the trigger, you can vary the speed by pulling the trigger a little bit or a lot. Also, you'll notice it has electric brake, so when I let go of the trigger, it will stop immediately. Next to the trigger, we have the forward and reverse switch. If you put in the middle position, then it'll lock the trigger. So let's take this to the garage and I'll test this by loosening some nuts and bolts on my vehicle. Here I'll be using this impact wrench to remove the lug nuts off the wheel. Now for this vehicle, the lug nuts are tightened to 90 foot-pounds, and to show you that it is tightened to 90 foot-pounds, I have this torque wrench here. It's set to 85 plus 5 foot-pounds, that's 90 foot-pounds. Here I have a fully charged 4 amp hour high capacity battery. As you can see, it had no problem removing those lug nuts at 90 foot-pounds. Now I should mention that the setting for the speed was at number 3, maximum torque. With the speed setting, I'm going to set this to number 1. At number 1, I can use it to tighten the lug nuts and not worry about over tightening it. With the lug nuts snug down, finish it off with a torque wrench to properly torque it down. So as you can see, this tool performs very well. Considering tool alone is only $120, if you add 60 bucks, you can get the charger and the high capacity battery. Now I know there are other brands out there that has higher torque rating, but those tools cost 2-3 times more than this one here. For the average do-it-yourselfers at home, I think this is a great tool. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this review of this Ryobi P261 half-inch impact wrench. If you have any questions or comments, leave one in the comment section, and don't forget to click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.